The first thing you'll want to do is track your formative and summative scores. That way, you'll get a sense of how you're doing in each of your classes. You'll need the WJH IB score tracker sheets that you started filling out last class. You'll want to make sure your name is on there. And if you haven't already done so, write down the name of each of your A Day classes on the front and your B Day classes on the back. Then you'll go to Infinite Campus and you'll write down your formative and summative scores for each criteria. So here we have a 2 and a 4, and the 4 is highlighted because that was a summative score. So you're going to continue to add on to this throughout the year. So that's why we have just small numbers here. So to get to these scores, you want to log into Infinite Campus through ClassLink. Once you get there, on the top left, click on those three little lines, and that should bring you to the gradebook. Make sure that you are in semester 2, and then click on the class name to get more detail. What you see on this screen, each of the criteria, and then your most recent score in the criteria. But what you want is more detail. So click under the plus sign under each of your criteria, and that will show you the different assignments in each criteria. And that way you can write down those numbers on your sheet. Now, you may have written some down last time, and so you just want to write down any new scores that you have. Remember that with IB scoring, we're looking at a scale from 1 to 8, and generally high quality work and then high quality work would be considered a 5 or 6. At the beginning of the year, it's pretty common to have lower scores, but your goal is to eventually get into those higher scores.